2000s that I would develop and build my own international payment system to offer the absolute lowest fees possible.
So, Henry, did everybody come running to your site right away?
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in just a few minutes, Jim.
Don't be so impatient, Jim.
Okay, we're gonna get there. Building an online payment system is not an easy proposition.
Nor a good idea.
Okay, well...
Yeah, I'm very worried a big foot's going to come down and squash you soon.
Okay.
So let's get going.
Okay, so basically what happened was I spent $75,000 of my own money to build the system. We put the banks in place, and finally, last year, the CashSender.com website was launched.
Look, there's a girl.
CashSender does offer the absolute best online security of any international payment website. Users can fund their CashSender...
And Henry, I want to make sure I'm clear. For $75,000 over 5 years, you have built the most secure online
payment website
in the world.
Lowest fees, too.
With the lowest fees.
Yes.
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 So, Henry, it's more secure than PayPal?
In my opinion, yes.
And he says it's cheaper. Both sites charge 2.9% per transaction. But CashSender waives the extra 30 cents that PayPal charges.
I believe that this 30 cents is PayPal's Achilles heel.
Henry, I believe you. Now the problem is you're going to have to spend the rest of your life raising money to advertise the fact that CashSender can provide transactions for really small amounts. Who cares?
I understand what you're saying, but I think the target market is more than that.
Henry, I feel the presence of a large foot.
Okay, well...
It's coming in. It's coming in.
Just for 1 second, Henry, PayPal, everybody knows.
Yes.
CashSender,
Nobody knows yet, but they will.
Yeah, but how are they going to know? Because PayPal has spent billions of dollars.
The way it would work is I would incentivize websites to offer CashSender as a payment method.
Yeah.
So my view is within 2 years, our 2-year target would be to have 1,000 websites processing CashSender.
Henry, have you had any traction yet? Have you gotten anyone sending payments over here?
Last year we averaged $1,000 a month in payment transaction volume. This year, just for the 3 months, we're at $2,000 a month.
2.9% of 2,000 equals
$40?
$60?
$60.
Yes.
So you're making $60 a month right now?
A month.
Right now, approximately.
You can't even buy lunch with what you're making.
I'm afraid to turn the lights on.
Henry, let's deal with reality. Here's a fact. PayPal has so much in profits because they are first in place and are transacting 90% of the market in what they do, that they actually have a satellite. If you ever garnered any share, it focuses on you and it blasts you with a laser and fries you like a chicken in a microwave. That's why you are a single-cell amoeba in their equation.
Henry?
Yes?
All I can tell you is that there's no way you put $75,000 into a site that has any credibility, let alone the ability to take this to market and compete with PayPal. I am very, very out.
Okay, I understand.
Henry, my mommy told me a long time ago, if you can't say something nice, just say you're out. I'm out.
I accept that. Jim?
I think you got a small business. I don't think I can make any money on it, so that's the reason I'm out.
I have no doubt you've come up with something that works just fine. We're talking about the odds of knocking off the lower end of PayPal's market.
That's exactly what it's about.
But it doesn't make for an
Are
investment.
you in?
I'm not in. I'm out.
Okay.
This crazy pictures of airplanes from the 60s business,
Yes.
You got something there. That's like a little perverse hobby. It's like sucking toes or something. That's so crazy that you found it and you've got it. Why mess around with this? Why piss off the forces of nature? You are not the guy that's going to beat PayPal. It's not going to happen. Completely out. It's a terrible idea. Henry, watch out for big feet from the sky.
Do you wake up nasty?
It's such a bad idea, Arlene. It's so bad.
Do you wake up nasty?
No, I really fear for his life.
Did anybody order a pizza?
I'd love to. Right here.
Ron believes in his idea so much, he's devoted 10 years of sweat equity and tens of thousands of dollars to his pizza box innovation.
Oh, wait a minute. That is a very expensive package. Feel that. That's a piece of plastic.
It's polypropylene.
Don't tell me they're recycled, that they have to go back.
Well, every year.
Ron, I feel that I don't even have the right to speak before Jim because he is the pizza king. But there's so many flaws with this. It's offending me. It's so crazy. You've got to wash these things before they're reused again.
That's all being thought out.
No, it hasn't. It's crazy.
I have thought it out, and I'll tell you how, basically. This product will make a major positive impact on a company's bottom line.
By getting rid of all their profit?
Ron, there's a fundamental problem here. We don't get the boxes back.
So this product, with the branded identity of the pizza company, is going to be uppermost in the mind when the customer wants to reorder another pizza.
There's no way to do that when you're delivering 2,000 and 3,000 pizzas a day. How do you get that back? It's just a nightmare.
We haven't even talked numbers yet.
But what's the cost of this?
The cost per unit is $5.75.
Yes!
But when you reuse it 100 times, that $5.75
you have to use
becomes
gasoline to bring it
5.7
back. You have to drive it back. You have to wash it with hot water. You have to use phosphates to wash it. It's madness what you're proposing. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
One thing that you could consider is a separate industry that washes these. They could go around to the pizza stores. They could actually retrieve them. They could color code them: red for Pizza Hut, blue for Domino's, and
Ron,
then
don't spend any more time and effort in this. It absolutely doesn't work. Zero.
Ron, some ideas can kill you, and this is one of them. I think like a giant thunderbolt comes out and wipes you out because it's so bad for business.
But again, you could reuse this up to 200 times, and then the per unit cost comes way down
The energy
below the
used to
corrugated.
recycle it would kill every whale on the planet.
Have you tried selling it to anybody in business?
I do have a manufacturer who contributed the cost of the molds. That was $80,000.
You've spent $80,000?
Ouch. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Ron, the good news is you can stop today. Never spend another dime on this. It is a horrific idea. Perhaps the worst I've ever seen in my life. I'm out. The question is, does it go into the Hall of Fame as the worst idea you've ever seen?
It might.
Next into the den, a Brampton, Ontario truck driver with an all-in-one card that rewards shoppers. And he's hoping the Dragons will become investors.
Hello, Dragons. My name is Andy Niakis, and I'm from Brampton, Ontario. I stand humbly before you today to offer you a historical business opportunity.
How much money are you looking for, Andy?
I'm looking for $175,000 of your hard-earned dollars, which works out to $35,000 per dragon, as I would like all 5 of you on board.
What do we get? How much of the company?
If you could please let me finish my pitch, I will lead up to it. I have important information. It's not a product that I'm selling.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're so nice, Arlene.
I would like all 5 of you on board. In exchange, you will get a business package within our rapidly growing company. This business package will be responsible in the near future for bringing you huge returns. And let me explain. Lioness brings shoppers to retailers in a form of a cashback card. This is going to reward you with a lot of money in the future.
Ta-da!
Instead of all these reward points cards with clutter and restriction, with one card, Lioness guarantees you cash back into your bank account after your routine purchases.
How much? What percentage?
It can vary. It can go from 20 to 40%.
Wait a sec.
Kevin.
I go buy something, I get 20% of the purchase value in cash?
Yes, sir.
That ain't gonna happen.
You got to explain that further, because that doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely.
Let him
Keep
do
going.
So the way, thank you, sir.
You should be sweating.
it. Kevin, shush.
The way it works is that the shoppers sign up and register for free, and excuse me. I'm just so nervous.
I know this is going to end badly for you.
Kevin,
I want you to know that.
Kevin, I want you to let this poor man get his picture.
Very badly.
Arlene, I got to know how I get 20% off my retail purchases.
Well, we're going to hear if we let him talk.
The shoppers register for free, and Lioness partners up with retailers to take a sales commission of the sales they generate that particular retailer, depending on their profit margin, just like a commission-based salesman in a company.
I get it.
I don't get it.
I get it.
I'm gonna try to explain to you in a simple term.
If I can help, you sign us up, and then the deal is we should go sign up other people, right?
Absolutely.
And they sign up other people.
Isn't that a
Absolutely.
pyramid scheme?
We're 8 years old in Europe, and a pyramid scheme falls apart at the bottom, correct? Because every time you move to the top, the supporters from this is the shoppers, which register for free.
Right.
And they're motivated to go use their cards at all the
Save money.
retailers.
I don't make any money if someone signs up underneath me.
Yes,
Like
you do.
I do?
Absolutely.
Oh.
That's why it's a
Absolutely.
pyramid scheme.
Oop.
It's not a pyramid
Large
scheme.
foot circling above your head.
What does it cost to become a business partner?
The one that I bought is $10,000, and that's to start in Canada alone.
Andy, how much of a return on your money have you got now?
So far, I'm on my way zero because I've been very busy.
Well, how many years ago did you give him the 10,000?
Basically, it was in steps. The last payment I made was about 3 months ago, where I borrowed money against my house. Why? Because the returns overpower any percentage
When
that
are
I
the
have to-
returns coming?
The returns are
When you give him 35,000.
Wait a second. Why would an investor give $10,000 to somebody and never get a return?
You're gonna get a return. You're
When?
guaranteed your return
When?
as soon as you find your 4 directs.
Oh! Bada boom!
Who did you buy this from?
From my ex-wife in Europe. Honestly. Boom!
How much has she made?
It's hard to say because it's in Hungarian forints.
I think the odds of you getting money from the Dragons is pretty low. Got to be honest.
Why is that? It's a straightforward business. I mean,
Andy, we are
here's the way it
here's the
works.
deal.
Just simply.
You're losing us.
Line us up here, okay?
getting
Here's
wild now.
me, and here's the 5 dragons under me.
And there's a
okay?
big foot above you about to squash you. That's what it's
Why?
about, because it's a really stupid idea.
Just hold on. Can you finish that analogy for me so that it's you?
Yes. Here's Lioness, here's me,
Yeah.
and here comes the 5 dragons underneath me.
Underneath, got it.
And they start to build their network.
Yeah, and that gets kind of bigger, right?
Bigger because everybody that you bring in, they're going to bring in
So
somebody.
I start here.
Yes.
And then it gets bigger and bigger,
Bigger
and
and bigger,
bigger
and
and
then the-
bigger. What did I just make, Andy?
Can we get back to this nasty P word, the pyramid scheme, which is
Yes.
illegal?
Yes.
Number one.
Well, I use it as an analogy. How's
You know
that?
what? Many people do.
My friend, this is not something that I would ever invest in, and neither should you have. You have, I'm out.
I don't know if it's a pyramid or not, but my reaction is I'm not comfortable selling this to any of my friends
Wow.
or business associates. So I'm out.
Andy, I don't think you should take any more money and invest it in this. It might not be a good idea. I'm out.
Absolutely no way would I put money into this. This stuff is distasteful. I'm out.
Zero.
Ron, some ideas can kill you, and this is one of them.